Issue a seat location to 555 at a time. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
Folks, we still have a few seats available for upcoming games. Please see the ticket booth for more information.
Remember, Bucs fans, we still have tickets available for upcoming games. Stop by one of our ticket booths or go to our website. Enjoy the store.
Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game to get a figurine of your favorite mascot. Game of the month.
Bucs fans, we've got another fan giveaway day coming up. Come out and support your team and you get a 414.
Oh, say does that star...
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can't stop it, pocket profit every morning.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the 5. Back to MP. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Ivy outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's MP, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. The 3 is up. And Cunningham pulls it down. A clear look for Ivy. Money from the wing. Ivy's got his second basket on the night.
Continuing to improve his jumper. Ivy's teammates encourage him to take shots like that.
MP no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Ivy against MP. And here's Cunningham outside. Fires in the triple.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Here's Ivy after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. For 3, here's Harris. Rebounded by Kuzma. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Cunningham. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. And there's the drive. It's stolen by MP. Kuzma outside. On the wing, MP. Defended by Thompson. From deep, MP. That one doesn't drop. And Harris has got the ball here for Detroit. Cunningham outside. And again, the Pistons missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
MP, that one's good.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And here's Ivy from the arc. And again, no good by Detroit. Milwaukee in the lead. MP scanning the floor. The kick out to Kuzma. Back to MP. Fires the 3. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Beasley's checked in for Thompson. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've begun this year playing with some real fire, and it's produced some top-notch basketball, doing better than many expected.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Detroit with the ball, trailing by 5. Pass to Ivy. Over MP. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ivy's got 6 points. Here's Milwaukee. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Cunningham. And here's Duren. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks, number 9, Bobby Portis.
Harris outside. Here's Ivy. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
He's off on the first. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
And the Bucks making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
MP shot is off. Pistons trail by 6. And it's Ivy penetrating. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, MP. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma finds MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
To the inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Here's MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles. And then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
He's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Stewart, screen on Trent. Here's Beasley. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Now here's Porter. No points yet. On the wing, Kuzma. There's the three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Bucks lead by 4.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Stewart. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Beasley outside. Outside Hardaway. Takes the three. Rebounded by Kuzma. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Back to MP. The shot, no good. Good D by Hardaway. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul called on MP. Got to be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Rollins, he's checked. It's a completely new group for the Bucks. MP against Hardaway. Here's MP. Oh, my goodness.
Disrespectful. Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Detroit leading by 6. Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Malik Beasley. Tim Hardaway is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Stewart in at center. Now here's Hardaway. In the game against Miami, very impressive.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for Milwaukee. And they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
And the Pistons with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And stolen by Hardaway. Beasley against Antetokounmpo. Hardaway from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time. MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Thompson outside. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And Detroit making a change here. Stewart's checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
For 3, here's Lillard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Lillard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams. The Bucks, second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Bucks on D. Here's Hardaway. And it's MP with a rebound.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
And here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Fires it. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Here's MP. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
For the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Beasley. And Ivy subbed in for Hardaway. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP, unafraid to show off his hand.
Ivy's shot is off. The Bucks trail by 5. MP inside. Ivy defends.
My God.
MP outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to MP. Just 4 to shoot. They grab their own miss. The Pistons lead by 5. Thompson passes to Harris. Antetokounmpo against Thompson. Here's Cunningham. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And here's MP from outside. And the 3-pointer goes. Now just a 2-point Detroit lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the
not for
last
long.
5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Ivy passes to Harris. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by MP. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-5 run. Oh, stolen by Harris. Thompson outside. 1:14 left in the first half of this one. Duran the screen. 6 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Ivy's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Thompson against MP. Fires from 14. Rebounded by the Pistons. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Pass to Harris. Ivy outside. Cunningham looking it over. Launches it. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. MP drop.
What you say? Come on now. Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Detroit on top. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. Looking at the East, MP.
To no one's surprise, MP. Individually, he's a level above. Also makes his teammates better. What more do you want?
Makes his coach look awfully good as well. Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
You look at their success so far, and the result is great.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Thompson. Harris outside. Pass to Ivy. There's the triple. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Lillard. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's MP. 33 points for him. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. MP, no good.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Offensive board. Duran, the pass to Thompson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Not the typical spot we see Lillard knocking down threes from, but hey, this guy is great all around the perimeter.
Cunningham outside. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
MP outside. Portis with a screen on Ivy. And here's MP from outside. The Pistons clear it. They've led by as many as 11. Three-pointer. And Ivy gets a 3. Ivy's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Harris against Antetokounmpo. Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. Now here's Ivy. Thompson outside. Duren the screen. Nifty move. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thompson's got 5 now. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get out there.
Here's Schroeder. Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Holland. Malik Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Stewart in at the 5. Down low. Fires from deep. And Tim Hardaway gets a 3. Hardaway's got 9 points here in the second half.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
And here's MP from outside. Hardaway grabs the board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Beasley for 3. The shot no good. The Bucks trail by 19. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 39.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Outside Hardaway. Schroeder a screen on Trent. Hardaway the pass to Stewart. Beasley with it. With the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
It's scooped up.
Isaiah Stewart. First personal foul.